Today, we're taking a look at the WiiM Bar Smart Soundbar. This is a highly anticipated piece of gear because of WiiM's excellent connectivity and overall user experience, which in this case also includes the options you get for setting up a wireless Dolby Atmos surround sound system with a minimum of fuss. I also think it's reasonably priced considering what you get: a visually appealing soundbar that can easily integrate into your system and a feature-rich ecosystem of tools. The bar connects to your home network using Wi-Fi or Ethernet, and it's super easy to set up with the app. You can access and manage a bunch of music services and group additional WiiM components together for multi-room playback. It also supports two-way Bluetooth, Google Cast, Alexa, and the Connect feature in Spotify, Tidal, and Qobuz. And it's got a USB port for connecting a storage drive full of digital music files you can access through the app. I think the WiiM app is one of the best control apps I've used, and I've tried a lot. But I suspect that most people will use the app with the bar mostly just for configuration, setting it up with a couple of WiiM Sound speakers as rear surrounds and/or adding a subwoofer and running the easy room fit calibration and maybe changing the dialogue mode. And then, thanks to the HDMI eARC connection between the bar and your TV, you can just use your TV remote to control the system volume. One thing you might have noticed that sets this soundbar apart is its touchscreen display, which you can turn off if you don't want it to distract you while you're watching TV or gaming. The screen adds a modern touch to the minimal design of the soundbar, and it looks great, and it's functional. If you're playing music, you can see album art and track info, and for changing settings quickly, you can just tap the screen to change input and output. You can play music from your most recently played list and presets, and adjust EQ without opening the app or using the remote. The remote is also super nice. It's aluminum with a simple layout and built-in voice control options you can set up with Alexa or Google Assistant. It's also got 4 preset buttons that you can set to whatever playlists you want easy access to. Let's take a look at what's going on under the grill of this soundbar. It's got a healthy 135 watts total system power for its 8 drivers. That includes 3 4 1/3 by 2-inch woofers, 3 2-inch tweeters coming at you from the front, plus 2 2-inch upfiring drivers for height effects, and it also has 4 4.5 by 2-inch passive bass radiators for rounding out the low end, 2 up front and 2 in the rear. We set up the bar in our video studio alone and with a pair of sound lights as wireless surrounds plus a WiiM Sub in a 5.1.2 Dolby Atmos setup. Alone, this soundbar is a huge improvement over the TV's built-in speakers. Adding the sound lights as rear surrounds and the Sub with the app was easy. Then we ran the room fit calibration, and within minutes, we're able to check out a few scenes and play a few tracks. The first impression is that it sounds great. This isn't going to compete with a powerful home theater Dolby Atmos system that has dedicated overhead speakers and a big dedicated center channel speaker and front, left, and right speakers that are spread physically wide apart. But in the right space, smaller to medium-sized spaces, this system would sound fantastic. Another thing you can do with the bar for rear surrounds is to configure any of WiiM's streaming amps to power a pair of passive speakers. Maybe you even have a pair or two that would work in your closet like I do. The bar does not support Apple Airplay. If that's important to you, you'll have to wait and see if WiiM and Apple can work something out, as currently the only WiiM products that do work with AirPlay are the Mini, Pro, Pro Plus, and Amp. If they do push an update, the feature will just be added to the WiiM products as they did with room fit calibration. I'm an Apple user, but for me, the lack of AirPlay support in their other components isn't a big deal. The sound quality and response time are noticeably better when you stream using the WiiM Home app or the Connect feature in Spotify, Tidal, and Qobuz. I know this because I use a few WiiM streamers and amps at home, and I've tested every WiiM model up to this point. None of the WiiMs I own support AirPlay, and I'm okay with that. So if you already have some WiiM streamers and you like the idea of wireless multi-room sync music for when you want music throughout your home and you're looking to upgrade from your TV's built-in sound, I would recommend the bar. If you don't have any WiiM streamers or any network streaming and you like the idea of whole home wireless audio, I would also recommend this both as a good sound upgrade for your TV and a good entry to one of the most user-friendly and affordable streaming systems available. The options for a simple modular Dolby Atmos surround sound setup also make the bar an appealing recommendation. If you want to learn more about the WiiM Bar or any other WiiM products, get in touch with us here at Crutchfield today.